Here with us. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome to the start of another blessed and wonderful day. Welcome in from wherever you are. Please join me. Please take your time to become a part of the growth and development. Hey guys, it is me, Oloropo, back out here. Come on, check in with me, people. Let me know where you're at, what time it is, where you are, where you're checking in from. I'm here on the East Coast, United States. You know it is now 5:02 a.m. We are up, we are out, we are on it. Developing, working, growing. Let's start with some discipline and some blessings this morning, people. It is a wonderful, wonderful morning. As always, I'm out here on this walk and talk to have discussions about what really matters, and that's purpose. Understanding it, living in it. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, a wonderful thing to be blessed with life this morning. Let's celebrate it by living it. Let's get out here and walk. Let's get started in using taking advantage of this blessed day. This morning, we're talking about teamwork, people. If you have ever wished that you didn't have to do it all by yourself, as a team leader, as a family leader, as a part of a team, if you've ever wondered or wished that there was a better way to do it, we will talk about it this morning. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Guys, make sure you take a moment to check in. Let me know where you're from, where you're checking in from, what time of day it is. Because we're going to talk about teamwork. And this morning, we're going to understand, we're going to figure out, and we're going to establish the importance. Bruce, good morning. How are you doing? Risha, how are you doing? Great. Good to see you guys this morning. Thanks for being there. Thanks for stopping in. Teamwork, guys. The importance of it. How it makes everything, especially when your teamwork is based on not just having understanding of what you're trying to do, but also an understanding of how you want to do it. Good to see you. And I am on the East Coast of the United States. My wife and I are on the platform a number of different ways. We have 7 young children. We are in the, what is known as the DMV. So it's DC, Maryland, and Virginia. People occasionally include Delaware in there. But we've been in this area for quite a few years. Hey guys, top of the hill, I want to give you guys a look at what's going on. All right. As you can see, as the season starts to change, at the bottom of this little hill, there's some trees, and as the season starts to change, they can kind of obscure a little bit of the view. But this is my morning wake up. This is the beautiful, beautiful beginning of my walk that we do every morning, guys. Again, thank you for being here. Make sure you drop in your time. Let me know where you're checking in from. whether you're at the start of your day, end of your day, or beginning of your day. But let's talk about teamwork. Why is teamwork so essential? Teamwork is so essential because one of the main things we always talk about here, guys, and one of the first things that we have to always try to understand is that we're not traveling through this world alone. That's the first thing. Second, we're all given the same amount of time every day. We wake up, we work with 24 hours. Teamwork is what helps you to build on that time, right? Teamwork is the thing that allows for you to get more done with less time and then still be able to have time, which you're going to hear a lot about this morning, to spend with the people who you care about and who you love. It takes teamwork to achieve this. The team is what helps to figure out the plan, helps to design the path, helps to carry the load. The team is what every link in that chain helps to make the next link stronger. It's what holds it together. It's what gives it power. Teamwork is what allows for when those moments when you aren't at your top, when you aren't at your peak, you're still able to do good things. Thanks for stopping by, John. I appreciate you being here, Nelson. John Nelson, thank you. Please take a moment to give me a thumbs up. I appreciate your being a part of the chat. So the thing that's going to be important is that we understand and we figure out all of the work that we're looking at ourselves do, right? All of the works, good morning, that we are doing on a regular basis is about development and growth, right? So how do we develop? How do we grow? Well, the main thing we're going to have to do if we want to develop and grow is we're going to have to understand that being a part of a team means that we have to be a part of seeing everyone become better. We have to be a part of helping our whole team become better. Thank you, Autumn. So it's not just about whether or not we want to complete the objective. When we're a part of a team, our success is tied to someone else, right? And so if our success is tied to someone else and we care about our success, we care about our results, it will intrinsically include the success, the growth, and the development of others. It will be a part of that. You don't have to make it a consideration of whether or not you want to see this other person succeed. It will become a part of your success story. So a part of your success story is simply going to be about whether or not you are going to be successful. And then in doing so, you will have successful people with you. Really? And you have a doctor in your name? So, again, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for taking the opportunity to comment and share. Please, if you haven't done so yet, please go ahead and like and subscribe. We're building a platform. We'd like to get as many people together in this community as possible to help share the benefits of discipline and how it can grow your life exponentially. Ultimately, the reason Finance Fixers is in the name is because if we start growing areas of our life like discipline, leadership, faith, when we focus on doing those things, the byproduct is there will be improvement in our finances. There is no way around improving in your discipline and your daily behaviors that does not lead to an improvement in your finances. So what does that mean? It means if you are taking the steps to become the best version of yourself for anything you do, if you're taking the steps to become the best version of yourself in a sport, the best version of yourself as a student, on your job, if you're taking the steps to become a better version of you in your life, you will see improvement in those areas. Because developing discipline means that you're not able to go into other endeavors without having that discipline in that space as well, right? So, what does that mean? That means that as you move into those other areas and you start to become a part of communities and you start to become a part of teams, you start to see the development in that space. It helps you to grow. It helps you to continue to be bigger in terms of your presence in what you do and how you live your life. So, what else do we know about teamwork? We know that teamwork will increase the speed at which things travel, right? We know teamwork will reduce the load and strengthen every link of the chain, strengthen everyone who's a part of the process. We also know that teamwork will be one of the things that keeps us, teamwork will be one of the things that should keep us centered. And what I mean by that is when we work with a team, we should understand when our success, as I said before, is tied to other people's success, it should keep us from having the mental state of, oh, well, this is something that someone else needs to do for me. And it should allow for us to be able to work from a space of, hey, here is something I need to provide to the team. Here is something that the team is expecting from me. Once we learn to work in a space of investing ourselves in our given results, then we can have the self-awareness and self-accountability to know whether or not we're meeting that goal for ourselves, whether or not we are meeting our own expectations in terms of being a part, in terms of participation. That self-awareness and self-accountability allows for us to integrate into the team, be a positive driver for the team, but it will also allow for others to be able to look to us as leaders. We don't have to be labeled a leader. If we show these components in our life, others will follow. It is essential to have teamwork, but always understand you are a part of the team. It doesn't matter if you're a coach. It doesn't matter if you are the team owner, the leader. None of those things matter. In order for it to work, there must be teamwork. There must be an understanding of the goal, the destination, and how we're going to get there. All of these things have to be a part of it. Now, for you guys who are dropping in today, thank you. Please, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for becoming a part of the community. If you're just now getting up, please let me know what time it is where you are. Let me know where you're checking in from. If you have already been up, do the same. If it's the middle of your day, end of your day, start of the day, it does not matter. Please check in. Let me know where you're checking in from, what time it is. Thank you for joining me on this walk. Every morning is a blessing. I'm here to encourage you and let you know that regardless of what you have faced so far today or what you're about to go out into your day and face, that you have the ability to achieve it. If you've already set your mind to something, you've already decided that it's time for you to go. If you've already decided that it's the moment in your life where you need to be somewhere specific, or you need to start making the development and the growth of your life to be, just a moment. You've already made the decision that you need to grow and take strides and achieve. Let's get up, let's go do that. Let's take those strides, let's grow, let's achieve. Let's not wait anymore for who we think someone wants us to be, or let's stop talking about the things we said we were going to do. Let's make today the day that it happens. Listen, guys, I believe in your ability to be able to achieve whatever you have set your mind to, but you have to also set your action to it. It is imperative that we understand that we are indeed growing in the way that's important for us, that we are indeed growing in a way that is going to help us to be beneficial, it's going to help us to be stronger, it's going to help us reach our goal. I want to thank everyone for dropping in. I appreciate you being here. What's this? Gideon? Mary? So guys, I have to let you know I do appreciate you being here. Thank you for all the comments that you make. I appreciate the participation in the chat. If you'd like to share what time it is, where you are, where you're checking in from, always love to have that happen. Always love to have, as part of the show, people share where they're at so that we can connect across these time zones. It's great for development and growth. It's phenomenal to be able to have these opportunities on a daily basis to grow and to see as we do, to see as we live, to see as we walk, to see that all of those things that are important to us in our lives, that we start to achieve those things. Like those moments that we've worked so hard on start to come through to fruition. It is currently 5:19. Let's get up, people. If you have something to do and you know you need to be on it, let's get on it. Believe in your ability. Understand that discipline is the driver. Understand that when you have discipline, you do not have to worry about the challenges that are before you, because discipline is designed to help you overcome and succeed. It's by understanding your place. It's by understanding your development, understanding your growth, and knowing where you're going. When you wake up and you get out here, it's not about the crowd cheering for you. It's not about the people who don't cheer for you. It's not even about the people who you're competing against. When you get up and you get out here, it's about you. It's about you growing, you taking the next step, understanding that you have a purpose. Discipline requires repetition, patience, consistency, and perseverance. And when you figure those things out, they help you overcome fear. Stop being afraid. The biggest fear that most people have is failure. Well, you've guaranteed it. You don't have to be afraid of failure if you guarantee it by not getting up, if you guarantee it by not going to work, if you guarantee it by giving half effort. Failure is a definite, right? But we have to figure out what failure is. Just because we've made mistakes, just because we've come up short, just because we had to change plans doesn't mean that we failed. It means that we're working, and we have to continue to work. We have to continue to give effort. We have to continue to get up, because it's in that journey, as part of that journey, because we're seeking mastery. But as part of that journey, what we have to understand is we have to be able to establish and understand when we've achieved success. Because when you are disciplined, you will achieve success on the road to mastery. When you start to put these things together, you start to work as a team, You start to understand accountability. You understand discipline applied to any area of your life cannot fail. And you start to take the steps to make the achievements and to grow in that space. When you do those things, when you can make those commitments to yourself, then you can make those commitments to your work. You can make those commitments to your life. It's impossible not to grow. And I'm encouraging you this morning to let's go. It doesn't matter if it's the afternoon. If you had a tough day, you've been through a lot, and you really don't feel like dealing with the remainder of the day, understand you're working for a purpose and that you're not just out here, just another rung or another cog in the wheel, that you have a purpose and you're looking to break free and you want to live with freedom. You want to live with wealth. You want to live and establish a legacy for your family. You want to grow every generation of your life. Understand that as part of that journey, you will walk. As part of that journey, you will climb. As part of that journey, you will fight. Be a part of the team, understanding that the team's success is your success. And that as the team grows, you grow. As you grow, the team grows. It is important for us to continue to work hard in establishing that. We have to get over the blame. We have to get over the doubt. We have to understand that finances, that your money will follow your actions. It will follow your thoughts. It will follow what you determine to be relevant for it to follow. So if you are thinking on positives, if you're thinking on investment, if you're thinking on growth, you're focused, you're studying, and you're looking to do that, that's where your money's gonna go. That's where your money is gonna follow, because your money is gonna follow the energy, right? Now what happens is when you think on development and growth and you take your time and you understand the knowledge and you know that you're going to get work done. Hey Charles, how you doing? Take care. Sorry I didn't see that earlier. Jason, welcome in. So thanks very much guys for being here. So while you're working on those things and you're developing your growth and you're developing your life and your life goals and your plans, you're bound to see success along the way. You're bound to, because success comes before mastery. And when we see success, we know that we can keep climbing. We know that we can keep working. We know that we can establish for our life what we're looking to see. People, it doesn't matter if it's morning, noon, or night. When the motivation is gone, when the music stops playing, when they've turned off the lights in the gym, when there's no more techno lights flashing to keep you jumping and running, you still have something that you need to get done. You still have work to do. I remember growing up, it was so fun to be up late at night. When I was young, as a teenager, it was nothing better. It was nothing better to me than just like, it doesn't matter if I was home. My first job that I ever had legally was working at a Burger King overnight, closing down. Oh, the closing shift is all I wanted. Outside of the fact that the closing shift, when you have CL next to your name, you don't know when you're getting off. So there's that extra money. But it's also when you could play, have fun. Thanks for stopping in. Who we have there? Gang baby. Welcome in, gang baby. So it's also the opportunity. One of the things that was so amazing to me as a teenager about overnight was I could do just about anything. I was alone in that space. I didn't have to worry about people getting in my way, whether it was walking home, working out, whatever it was. I had the freedom, but I didn't yet have the guidance or understanding of how to truly make that powerful. I didn't understand that at that time, I was living at the end of the day. And then all of that effort that I put into me, there was no way to return that effort and have that effort returned to me in a practical way, because most of my life, when the rest of the world was up and working and about business, I was asleep. So I was sleeping my days away. Why is that important? Teamwork. So we have to understand, and when I started working, surprise, surprise, there was no access to the internet. There was no YouTube. I didn't have the ability to be able to interact and connect with people 2 or 3 time zones away or on the other side of the world to understand that while I'm awake and I'm working, they're awake and working as well. So it took me becoming an adult and starting to understand the benefit of being up during the day. Since this time, since I've grown, since I've become older and wiser, I'm better capable of understanding the benefits of being up, being at work, prepared to go, ready to achieve. And it's what I do on a daily basis and what I encourage you guys to do as well. Let's get up and get on the grind. If it's late in the day, understand that you did what you did today for a reason, and that it's a part of your grind. It's a part of your growth. It's a part of your development. It's a part of understanding that when we do great things, or when we seek to do great things, we have to work, we have to fight, we have to go through, we have to be prepared to do everything that's necessary. One of the things I want you guys to understand and completely understand is that when you know your purpose and you know your goal, you have to build your team. You have to build your team with people who love you. You have to build your team with people, if they don't love you, they at least love the value that it's going to bring to their life. They at least understand that what this team is working on, what you're working towards, has a benefit for them. It is important for you to understand that as you build your team and you become a part of a team, that you must have a clear vision. You must be able to convey that vision. And you must ensure that the people who are on your team are on your team and they believe in your vision. They believe in the direction in which you're headed. They believe in what you're doing. And when you have that team in place and they believe in what you do, they believe in who you are, they believe in the way in which you work and what the objective is, when you have those people in place, it makes you very strong. It empowers you. It empowers you to be a part of something great. So, how do we do that? How do we develop that team? Well, we have to sit down and we have to know first and foremost, what is it we're trying to do? When we know what it is we're trying to do, it's all about making sure we align our goals, our objectives, and the things we're trying to do with the team that we're building. We have to watch actions. We can't watch words. We can't just listen to words. The same way, in order for someone to know whether or not we're suitable for their team, they have to watch our actions. They can't watch our word. They can't see our words. We can't listen to lip service. We have to see, does this person show up? Is this person accountable? Does this person do what they say they're going to do? We have to see that about the people we want to add to the team. But we also have to look at ourselves. Do we show up? Are we accountable? Do we do what we say we're going to do? Do we have the ability to build the trust to push this team forward, to be the driving force? Guys, I'm so happy to have you guys be here this morning and be a part of this walk and talk. I appreciate all the time that you guys have spent with me. I tell you what's really nice is understanding that in everything that we do, when we go out and we seek to really be successful and really grow, oftentimes the devil will attempt to stop us. And what does that mean? Well, when the devil is going to attempt to stop us, it's only attempt. And the reason I say attempt is because there's really nothing the devil can do. When God has placed his hand, when you've come under God's protection, when you've repented and you've become a born-again Christian, as I am, and God is in your life and Jesus is guiding your path, the devil will try to stop you. They'll try to stop you with insults. They'll try to stop you with degradation. The devil will try to stop you with confusion. The devil will try to stop you with distractions. People, this is why teamwork and personal work on self is so important. The closer you get to that thing that God wants you to have, the closer you get with your team to achieving that thing that you know you're capable of, the more the devil is going to try to jump in your way. And the devil's presence in your life and the devil's attempt to try to be in your life and to destroy your life is not something the devil can do unless you allow it, right? That's kind of the concept of these vampire movies and all of these movies about demons. And they always say you have to invite the demon in. You have to go out and you have to say, hey, I welcome you into my life. It's the same thing with distractions, people. It's the same thing with the devil when he wants to see you fail and he'll put stumbling blocks in your way. Keep in mind, he can't stop you. When you are focused and you're dedicated and you're decided that you're going to achieve your goal, when you are on your goal, when you are on your work and you are doing all the things necessary to get to where you want to be, the devil can't stop you. The devil can hate you. The devil can lament. The devil can try to confuse you. He can try to send people and things into your path to try to get you off of the things that you want to do, try to get you off of the things where you're trying to go, but you can't be stopped when you know your purpose. And the reason right now, and who is this? Red Pepper. The reason right now we're making this focus and we're having this discussion is because for so many of us, it's so simple, is that we understand what God wants for us. I don't know if you're still here or not, Red, but we understand what God wants for us. We understand the call that God has given into our life. But here's what you have to understand. So many of us spend so much time talking or seeing the things in our lives as, oh, they're just problems that are part of my life. And we don't identify that we need to be spiritually strong to identify when things are specifically designed to distract us. How do you maintain your focus? You maintain your focus by knowing your purpose, by being in your word, by understanding God's purpose for your life and living in that purpose. And so you can identify these things. And the reason it's come up to me is because it's part of teamwork, which is what the discussion is this morning. On this discussion on teamwork, you have to understand that not everything that you're going to see in your path is going to be the devil's work. Some of the things that you're going to see in your path, some of the things that you're going to come up against, some of the things that are going to be challenges are just the things that need to be challenges in order for you to be able to reach your goal. But you also have to understand that there are going to be intentional things, and they may not even be involved with the work. There'll be things that are just involved with you, just a part of your life, just the things that you're trying to do on a daily basis, where there will be an attempt to bring disruption, to bring pain, to bring misunderstanding. All of those things are distractions. And I'm telling you, if you can identify those, and it's important to identify them, then you can help not only build the life you're looking for, but build the team that's going to help you get there. And it has to start with us developing ourselves to make sure we're not that person. Are we the person that whenever someone talks about something that they want to do, are we the person that starts to immediately tell them all the ways in which it can't be done? Immediately challenge them. Immediately start to question, well, how do you know? Well, when have you ever done this before? Are we doing the work that's destroying others, right? So we can always focus outside of ourselves, but can we focus in on ourselves? Can we become the people who we want to see in our lives? That's the question. That's the development. That's the discipline. That's the purpose. That's the work. That's how we build teams. You build a team by first becoming a good team member, by first developing the behaviors, the thought processes, the faith, the purpose in your life to understand how you can be a good team member. Once you become a good team member, then it's not a problem building a team. because you will have people who understand that what you're doing and the purpose that you're serving and the way that you're walking is about the improvement of everyone. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. I've been on here longer than I normally am. As I said, I'm here every morning from 5 to 5:30. It's been a pleasure to have you here. Guys, if you haven't done so yet, please drop a thumbs up. Please head over to the channel, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.